What is up, YouTube? So, I have not casted a game in a while, and I figure I would do this. You can see who. Damn, a lot of stone buying from Green and Amor and Bonito. So this game, it was all random team, random civilization. It was me as Namdehu with Green 1, Buddy, and Bonito against Amor, Ibrahim, Majud, and Assassin. So the history behind this, I guess you could say, is in the Discord discussion, it's that anybody who gets teamed with Amor, Ibrahim, and Majud is instantly on team no communication because they don't really communicate that much in game. It could be a language barrier of sorts, so Assassin wasn't too pleased with that, and getting Lithuanians on top of that. I got Vikings, and I absolutely dread playing as Vikings. They are one of the worst civilizations to play as, but I had a strategy in mind, and I made it work for me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward as quick as this can go. So I'm at 20 town centers. I'm at 12 markets. The whole reasoning for the 20 town centers, for those who do have questions, is to hit your max population as quick as possible. In these DM Michi Turbo games, our max pop is anywhere from, actually no, the standard is 400. So, what I'm doing here is instead of building a wall, I'm building a castle wall, which is just a line of walls with 2 gates separating, basically my economy, my trade from the front line. And then here I have all my gathering points for my town centers on the front wood line after I felt it was adequate villager amounts around my eco points, like my main gold, stone piles, etc., etc. So. All I'm doing is queuing more building more houses in case the castle falls. But it never got to that point. But yeah, Vikings is not really a favorable civilization in DM Michi Turbo, mind you. But you gotta make it work. Yeah, you really have to make it work. Here I am queuing siege workshops in the event. The event that Assassin is in front of me, which he is, which by here you could see it. But right here I can't really see him. So I just wanted to be prepared, I guess you could say. I don't want to have to rush build them as quick as possible. I like being ready. So I'm going to build a line of castles all the way up to here. And I'll have, I don't know how many siege works. I have 14 right now. Right now I have 15 castles. With my castle wall completed, I have 17 castles, 23 23 siege workshops, and currently 12 stables. So my main focus right here was gambling on whether Assassin was in front of me. Did I see him? Not yet. I don't have an outpost. I don't know he's here. I have an idea of how I'm going to play. And it was just hoping that he was in front of me. That way it would take the pressure off of Buddy, Bonito, and Green. Buying stone because, like I said, I'm getting prepared. The outpost dropped down, so I do know that he is in front of me. And I was excited about that. So the treaty is done, so now just waiting for the wood line to get thinner or for him to cut. What I'm doing is I'm selecting villagers, building walls and gates, trying to close in that area for my villagers. box him in so that way if he was to rush cut, his army could not bypass all of my wood choppers and get my castles or reach this point right here. It's important that he doesn't reach here. If he reaches here, then it's going to be problematic whenever I'm trying to build heavy scorpions. But the idea and how I play and how I counter hard civilizations in this format, this setting, is instead of deleting my wood choppers, which is what a lot of people do in order to make room for military population, I don't delete them. Instead, I send them into the enemy's base and I limit their movement. I limit the enemy army movement as much as possible. So what I will do is I'll build a series of vertical walls. I don't mean like this vertical. So from I'm here, he's here. So for me, vertical is like this, straight to him. So I'll build a series of vertical walls and I'll build a horizontal wall, box them in. And I'll keep doing that, doing that while I am slowly pushing forward with range units or whatever units I have that can counter his army, his or her army. And if you can see what Assassin is doing here, 14 siege workshops he's getting ready to cut. He has a total of 30 stables and 5 castles. He is Lithuanians. I believe he has all the relics. He has 3 relics, so that could be enough. And fighting has started over here between Buddy and Amor. Amor being, what is that symbolism? He's Byzantine? Yeah, Amor's Byzantine. Buddy is Mongols. There's not a lot of people that will build the way that I build in this game, especially with the walls and gates. And I do that to limit the enemy movement as much as possible. And there you go, right there. You see a series of vertical walls coming in. If I can get those up, then it's going to be very problematic for Assassin when it comes to pushing me. Even if I get some of those up, it will limit his movement. So that is the whole idea behind this strategy, behind this way of playing, is to limit the enemy movement as much as possible so they cannot reach your army or your villagers. And here come my scorpions. I do believe I did delete some of my wood choppers, otherwise I wouldn't be able to make an army. Because I do have a lot of pop space and eco gathering. See, I have 105 trade carts, I have 50 farmers and 80 wood choppers. Now Assassin has an idea on how to play this. He's going to make a lot of paladins. I mean a lot of paladins, and he has 75 farmers and 115 trade carts. And what I did right there is I recognized the stables coming in, and I decided to make it difficult for his army to move. And I do that all across his base. See, the vertical walls came in first, and then the horizontal walls. And you can see him talking, he's not happy. Yeah, he was not happy about that. I did it all throughout his base. This shuts him down and controls his army movement, so that way I can stay over here and assist if I need to, or I can push all the way through if I have to. But I'll go and cut this video off. Long story short, we won this game. I kept building series of walls and gates, and I blocked off his enemy movement. He couldn't reach my scorpions. The Rams didn't really do as much as we thought they would. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in our next video. Peace.